Hi, Albert.
Hi, it's wonderful to meet you.
You too,
So,
finally.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm grateful. Thank you, and humbled.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for all
Well,
your wonderful pictures.
well,
And yeah,
actually, I do need to ask some question. Is it all right if I use the app for like some stuff for my photo thesis?
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I just want to ask permission because you're the genius behind the magic.
No, you don't need permission, but you can certainly use it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I will acknowledge you too. I just been really busy because I just started a curated space here
Mm-hmm.
in Salt Lake City,
Right.
so it's been going very fast.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Uh,
love helping other artists. So it's something I'm looking forward to.
so you're an artist and a curator
Yes, and a student.
and a student.
That's I have three hats that I wear.
Oh, fantastic. I can only see one.
Well, maybe, but like Picasso,
Yeah.
you kind of want to move around. Anyway, how's everything with you out in where
Good,
you're
good.
at?
Um,
Cool.
yeah, pretty good. And the app is kind of new. It's been maybe a month so far. And
Yes.
yeah, and I'm glad the trophy is gonna reach to the right hands.
Oh, I
And
appreciate
yeah,
it, and
yeah,
especially because I just finished a 19th century photography class.
right, right, right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
it's really really cool. Just as a photography major, I'm really humbled to have it
Oh,
because
fantastic. Okay,
it's
here's a
okay.
text. Here's a text that Stephen Toole asked me to read you.
Go ahead.
All right. It starts with Homo bulla est, means man is a bubble or life is a bubble. I admit it. First, I was confused, then curious, and then entirely captivated by Albert Abdul-Barr Wang's brilliant bubbling of a detail of Dutch painter Ambrosius Benson's elegant couples dancing in a landscape, circa 1540. I'm mesmerized by how he collides two seemingly discrepant strata. Firstly, the background detail, elevated as the subject, and secondly, an augmented bubble that interjects like a magnified upside-down world. The layers multiply within the historical context as if flipping Western art history on its head. Abdul-Barr Wang not only employs a recent technological intervention, but also a precise use of the bubble, which had been a staple for the Dutch artists of the period. Just as the Dutch Vanitas paintings, with their delicate, translucent, embryonic bubbles, speculate the impermanence of the flesh, Abdul-Barr Wang's photograph can be seen also as the Vanitas of our time. Indulge me while I imagine the augmented bubble. As it moves through space, its creator is truly outside himself, holding his smartphone, the cold, shiny screen of a black mirror, with the bubble and in the bubble. That's it.
That's a great summation, and
I'll
I
send you.
appreciate it.
I'll send you. A,
Well,
I'll
I,
send it to
I,
you.
I would be very grateful for that, for sure. But thank you very much for that
Okay.
statement.
Yeah. So, can I present you with the trophy?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
I
would
have
be
it right
awesome. I
here.
would be really appreciative.
Here it is, and
Yes,
it's the bubble in a bubble. It's my pleasure
beautiful.
to give it to you. There you
Yeah,
go.
and oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Okay,
It is, yeah.
maybe I should have engraved the Michael Jordan of conceptual art because I need more exercise to lift this.
Yeah. You
But
look
it's
good.
beautiful. Thank you. And I will always treasure this in my art studio, wherever I'm at. So it's I hope to go to an MFA program, soon,
Yeah.
assuming political stability.
Well, that's yeah. We have a couple more weeks for that.
Yeah, and thank you again. I looked at your wonderful pieces and conceptual projects from the past, and next semester I'm actually taking Islamic history, so
Awesome.
I'll get to study the Ottoman Empire and Turkish history too. So
Wow.
I want to express my reverence and also flippant playfulness as an appreciation.
Oh, sounds fantastic. Sounds very
Yeah,
good.
thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. I look forward to like press releases and just seeing how
Yeah.
this materializes in my hometown because I'm originally from Brooklyn. So
Oh, you are? Okay.
yes, yeah. So I'm really excited, and it's also one of the places I'm looking for an MFA potentially. Those
All right.
places too.
Well, good luck.
But I really thank you so much, for this opportunity. And I'll actually continue using the app after this as well. So I got a lot of photographs, but I try to play around
Mm-hmm.
with the letter O as well.
Right,
So
right,
like
right,
the
right,
story of
right.
O,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
sure.
Eric Romer's film, The
Yeah,
Marquis of O.
yeah,
But it was great, just really trying to test conceptually, like on different levels,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
art history,
Mm-hmm.
cinema, literary
Mm-hmm.
references. I just really appreciate this opportunity. It's a great app, and I tested it on Android and iPhone. So just to because I used to work in the computer industry, so
Right, right, right,
it's
right.
pretty stable.
Yeah.
The only thing is on Android. The only thing is you may want like a save function,
I
which would.
know. Well, yeah. The glitch with Android is that there are so many different versions of it. So
Oh yeah.
once you fix one, the other one gets, confused. iPhone is an iPhone, as long as you have the
Mhm.
operating system, they're all the same basically. So it's much easier to put something out on iOS than Android.
Yes.
There are
Oh, I
always,
agree.
but well, yeah, but there's space for some progress. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it's great and awesome, and I will continue using the app. So
Yeah.
consider me a permanent app tester for you, if
All
nothing
right.
else. And then and then there's probably going to be a book of these photos. I've actually counted. I mean, so far I've like almost 300 so far-ish.
Right.
So, but I look forward to playing around with it. I'm actually going on a trip for one of my classes, but I'm actually bringing the app with me
Oh yeah, please
to.
do. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to Park City,
All right.
so I will play around with the architecture of the imitation of Swiss chalets that's up there, and I mean, there's mountain. I'm also closer to the mountains too in Utah,
Oh,
so
beautiful. Yeah,
idea of
yeah.
peaks and valleys, and then also I want to give a special acknowledgement to the Utah Museum of Fine Arts on my campus,
Mm.
for allowing me to walk around
Oh yeah.
obsessively with a smartphone.
Yeah, also
So,
in the museum. In fact, I'm building an object which is basically like the trophy you just had,
yeah.
only bigger. And
Hmm.
to test, I mean, I'd been looking for the perfect spot for it, and then one of the ideas was to have it in the desert or like where nobody's
That would
around.
be
But
really
then
awesome.
but then I realized like without people
Mhm.
around it, you don't even see the scale. It can be tiny, it
No.
can be large, so all the pictures will look alike. So anyway, but that's I'm intrigued by the mountain trip.
Yeah, but also, you could take the Nancy Holt approach with
Right,
the sun tunnels, and you
right.
could just put this huge,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
ball of glass in the
yeah,
desert here. I mean, we have a ton of land art. Like, we are
yeah,
more than proud to add some more.
yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah, she's been a great inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
Mm,
definitely. We study her studiously here.
yeah, yeah. All right, Albert. Again, congratulations,
Thank you.
and let's
Thank
keep
you.
in touch. And
Yeah, yeah. Feel free
yeah,
to email me. I mean, I'm going to probably experiment. I'm actually some of my future ideas may figure how do I render this into 3D
mm-hmm.
printing because I mean they're cool as photographs, but what about an O by Olyaka
Mm-hmm.
sculpture? I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
these are things that there's just so many possibilities with
Mm-hmm.
that, and with virtual reality
Mm-hmm.
and just playfulness. It's important to be playful during this time, especially because there's just a lot going on.
I
So
know. And in fact, like you mentioned that you will study Islamic art, there's a
yes.
certain scholar from
Mhm.
around 1000 after
Mhm.
Christ. His name is Ibn al-Haytham or
Oh,
al-Hussein.
awesome.
He's in fact one of the first people who looked into the eye and the mechanism of seeing, and he basically coined the camera obscura as a device. So he's the inventor of the camera obscura basically, and he would be maybe interesting to you as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then before we end, I do want to allude to the fact that the cameras of the Google Street View are 9 cameras in a ball shape. So this thing is very profound. This is not a gimmick. There's a lot of profundity in the spherical camera, camera obscura. I mean, there's just all sorts of things. I'll probably, who knows, might someday for my art history class write an essay about this, because it's worth really delving into. So.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much again.
All
and
right.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and I look forward to checking out the Postmaster's update. I assume it opens sometimes. So. But thank you.
They're open. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll value this forever. So.
It's in good hands.
Okay. Take care.
You too.
Okay. Cheers.